Hello everybody, this is Ed Lemberger, and this is another video on metaphysical musing, and this one again is on Andrew Yang and his Freedom Dividend, and why I believe it's a spiritual idea, and it needs to be done, and I'm going to give you some reasons why I think that, and why I believe that it needs to be done. So, here's the first thing, okay, the way things have been set up as we've evolved as a nation and as a world. Things have gotten too lopsided, and here's what I mean by that. Everybody knows that when a farmer plants crops on the soil, if the farmer plants the same crop every year on the same soil, the soil becomes weak and the crops don't grow anymore. And what's happened in our country, this great United States of America, is I look at the collective consciousness, and here's where the spirituality comes in. Each one of us is like a grain of sand in the collective human soil. So we have a soil of the collective consciousness, and the soil of the collective consciousness has gotten very weak in some areas and very strong and enriched in other areas. So what Andrew Yang is talking about, it's so apropos right now, because look, a lot of especially the small towns across America, I mean, they're hurting. You know, I mean, their soil has been mined too much, and we've got weak soil. We're all mining from the same soil of this collective human consciousness, and there's too many donor people, and the receiver people don't understand that, and the donor people are hurting. The donor people, it's weak soil. So what the Freedom Dividend does, $1,000 per person every month when each citizen in the United States turns 18 years old until they pass away. Hopefully that'll be 80, 90, 100 years of life for them. When this Freedom Dividend comes in, it's going to remineralize the soil from the bottom up every month. It's going to be very, very good for this country to get soil remineralization happening, because we're operating from weak soil in so many ways, weak collective consciousness soil, and in so many places. And the people that are the receiver, on the receiver end of this, they think it's great. You know, they think everything is going on perfectly in this country. And the truth is, it's not, because it all depends on where you are situated in the donor-receiver continuum. So the receiver people, they think everybody should be doing it their way. They don't understand that they're drawing from a collective consciousness that is getting weaker and weaker. And eventually, like when AI kicks in and everybody loses their job, and I shouldn't say everybody loses their job. Too many people lose their jobs. Then when people really get weak, that's when the trouble really starts. So we don't want it to happen that way. And we want to be in line with nature more anyway. Because being in line with nature means that we're going to be more in line with harmony across the entire spectrum. We're going to feel better about ourselves. We're going to eliminate a lot of fear that happens in our country, and fear is a big problem, you know, in not only in our country but across the world. Putting too many people into fear and trying to squeeze the juice out of them so you can have it, you know, it just is a bad way to go about it. Nature doesn't do it that way. We've got to stop doing it that way. And this is a different paradigm now that we're going to be operating from. If Andrew Yang gets in there and gets his Freedom Dividend enacted into law in the United States here. So Remineralization of the soil is very important. So Andrew Yang's ideas are very important, and they represent a paradigm shift, though, from how we've done business for all the way up and through human evolution until now. I mean, we've gotten to be a very technology-oriented society, and we don't really have to work so hard anymore to get everything done, because we've built this infrastructure that makes everything work so good, and we've got to work on infrastructure a little bit more. And the people who are really the winners in the flow of money right now in our society, they've got to contribute to the entire holistic base and not just to their one company or one person. We've gotten way out of hand with this whole thing. And that's why it's going to be a fight, because old ideas don't die easily. And this is going to be a paradigm shift for the United States, but it's a paradigm shift that needs to happen, that will be more in tune with the laws of nature and the laws of growth in nature. And so this is why I'm supporting Andrew Yang for president. I like the guy. We need to make this paradigm shift. The old ways are dying off and the new ways are coming in, and we need younger people to kind of usher in this new way of doing things, not the same old guys or women that are up there in age, up to the 70-year age and greater. We need younger energy, because younger people have these better ideas. You know, everything in nature has a life cycle, and the way the United States has been doing business, the money matrices that have been built up, this life cycle, it's ready to expire, and before it causes too much trouble and expiration, we need to change it right now, and Andrew Yang has the ideas to do that. And anyway, this is Metaphysical Musing here, and I'm Ed Lemberger. My buddy Brett Favre there is on my shoulder, across my shoulder, and he's been following me around here as I do these metaphysical musings. So have a great day, everybody, and see you again soon. Bye.